Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, thank you for coming to my channel and grab yourself a seat because today we're going to be having some fine dining. Today is a day where I sit down and I add 2 zeros to my wealth because today we are eating the meal of luxury, the meal that only the prestigious people in the world will eat. Cheese, folks. Today I will be eating the luxury meal of cheese. And what goes perfect with cheese? Some grape juice. Now naturally people will have wine with cheese, but since we don't endorse alcohol on this channel, we're going with a wonderful Quench Powerade Zero because I'm trying to watch my figure. And to add to the cheese flavor, we're going with these precious crackers. Here it is, everybody. The plate of luxury. The plate that will make all my dreams come true. Today, I will be trying 10 different types of cheeses, and I will be ranking them in a tier list from A, B, C, or D. Let's jump right into cheese number 1. We are going with mild cheddar. Now everyone, mild cheddar might be the most popular cheese on the market in my opinion. It's the cheese that I've eaten most of my life. So I already know that I love this type of cheese. But for the sake of the video, I will be trying every cheese on this plate. Here we go. Mild cheddar is what it is. It's one of the greatest cheese balances in the world. It's not too bold, it's not too light, and the color is perfect. A nice, perfect yellow. Mild cheddar is going into the A tier. Up next, everybody, sharp cheddar. Now, sharp cheddar is like mild cheddar, except a little sharper. How much sharper will make or break this cheese? Let's find out. If I were to say, I'd think it's about 90% the same as medium cheddar, but due to it being more bold, I think it's too powerful for what it should be. And for that, it is going into the B tier. Now we will conclude this trio with extra sharp cheddar. Now extra sharp cheddar just means it's extra sharp. It means this is the cheese that got the A's in school. Medium cheddar got C's, sharp cheddar got B's, and extra sharp got A's. It's just that darn sharp, people. Now let's see it's as sharp as its taste. I'm disappointed. What started as a wonderful A tier cheese has descended into C tier. What were they thinking when they made it this sharp? That tells you folks that being sharp isn't always the greatest thing in the world. Sometimes it can bring you down. The next cheese on my list, Münster, Muenster, Muenster. I don't know how you pronounce it, but we're gonna try it. Now the origin of this cheese is it's from America. And if you can see the sides of this cheese, the coloration, the orange, that is bacteria, folks. This cheese is covered in bacteria. Now, will the bacteria kill the cheese? Just thinking about it already has. Well, we're gonna taste it and we're gonna rank it. It reminds me of mozzarella, and it's very good. It is very good. Holy moly. I never knew eating bacteria was so good. I thought people said bacteria was bad for you. Another bite. This is going straight into the A tier. This cheese is amazing. If I could get some more of this bacteria, I welcome it. Now on to our next cheese. I swear my fat ass just said in a few videos ago that I was trying to lose 50 pounds with this channel. That was a lie. Our next cheese, sliced provolone. Now sliced provolone has never been a favorite of mine. It's one I've rarely had, to be fair. But I do like the texture. It feels like a turkey. It looks like turkey. But does it taste like turkey? Let's find out. So this is one of those cheese where the flavor comes after you swallow. While chewing, I felt nothing. I felt no soul. I felt no heart. I felt no life. And for that, this cheese is going to C tier. When you eat food, you need to be welcomed by it. You should not have to experience it while it's already out the door. That's bad hospitality, folks. When you eat anything, you need to be invited by it, not goodbyed by it. We are 5 cheeses down, so it is time to indulge in our great Powerade. Man, I wish I had gotten a Gatorade, but they were all sold out. We're on cheese number 6 now, folks. And this is jalapeno habanero. Now this one's trying to be the extra version of pepper jack. And pepper jack is already an amazing cheese. So will the extra that this one brings raise it in the ranks? Will this one dethrone pepper jack? Let's find out. It's a good cheese. It's a very good cheese. In fact, it's welcoming and it leaves you with the taste of jalapeno. This is what Paul Venero should have done. Or Provolone. I can't pronounce these cheese names. This is like, they're French or some shit. But this cheese is going straight into the B tier. It's not quite what pepper jack has to offer. It's doing a little too much. And it's just doing a little too much for me. Cheese number 7, folks. Mozzarella. So when I think of mozzarella cheese, the first thing I think about is a pizza. And when I think about a pizza, I think about happy thoughts because I love pizza. And the one thing that makes a pizza good is its cheese. I swear, whenever I order pizza from anywhere, I ask for extra cheese on that pie because that's the only way you're gonna make that pizza have soul. It's gonna have flavor, it's gonna have life. And we want our food to have life, everyone. Now, let's try the mozzarella cheese. It doesn't welcome me. It leaves me with taste, but it does not welcome me. And for that, it is going straight into the C tier. While it is amazing on a pizza because it is balanced by the other flavors such as the sauce and the bread and the pepperoni, on its own, it fails. This is what we would call a supporter cheese. This cheese is only good when it is in combination with other ingredients to balance out the flavors. Now on to our next cheese. Colby Jack. Now where do I even start with Colby Jack? Colby Jack may be the greatest cheese of all time. I don't even have to try this, folks. I don't even have to try it because we already know where this is going. But for the sake of consistency in this video, I will have a bite. A tier. Colby Jack has that kick. It just kicks you right in the behind. And it says, here's the flavor, bitch. That's what I feel when I have Colby Jack. It puts all the other cheeses to shame. If there was an S tier, that's what this would be in. Now from our grape juice. You'll never experience the true luxuries of life until you have grape and cheese. Never. Up next, everybody, is my friend Swiss cheese. Now, growing up, I used to always call Swiss cheese the mouse cheese because it has holes in it. And when I think about cheese in cartoons that have holes, I see mice. So growing up, that name has just stuck with me. But do the holes add to the flavor? Do they make this cheese worthy of entering the ranks of the top? Let's find out. Dreadful. Awful. The cheese leaves some type of salty, sourish feel in my mouth. It's horrible, folks. It's terrible. It welcomes you, but not in a good way. It's as if someone knocks on your door and you open it, and then they sock you in the face. And then they kick you in the ass. And then they say, pay your bills, and walk away. That's what I think when I have Swiss cheese. And for that, it's going straight into the D tier. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived to the last cheese, cheese number 10. Gouda cheese. So Gouda cheese is very interesting. It originated in the Netherlands. someplace I would love to visit someday. However, take a look at it. Do you see it? The color. It looks like mild cheese. However, it looks like it held its breath for a good 30 seconds. It lost all of its cells and it became a pale former shell of what is one of the greatest cheeses in the world. However, that doesn't mean that it has been ruined. Let's try it. It leaves much to be desired. It needs much to be desired. Now, it's not as bad as Swiss cheese. That's an abomination. So I'm putting Gouda cheese in the C tier. It just pictures this. A bird is flying over your head and takes a shit on your head. And then you're walking to work. And you can't turn back because you're going to be late. So what do? Do you go back and skip work? Or do you go in with a giant turd on your head? That's what Gouda cheese is. You have to make decisions on it, either good or bad. And of course, I have not forgotten about the cracker. The cracker complements the cheese and the grape juice. When you eat a meal of luxury, if you do not have the cracker, you are selling yourself short. Now, we will try this cracker. A tier. No need to explain. Well, folks, that concludes our review on our cheese luxury platter. Thank you for joining me, and I would love to hear your input on each cheese below in the comment section. Tell me if I was far off, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Oh, cheese, you are so wonderful. With your bright yellow glow, you just make my heart know. Mild cheddar, you're simply the best. Sharp cheddar, you're just like the rest. Extra sharp, you're something too bold for me. So please let me be. I throw away the Munster cheese. I can't say your name, but your taste is to fame, and I like it that way. Provolone, the turkey of cheese. You sure know to please the meat lover me. Habanero and jalapeno, you're just too extra for me. With your spicy kick to my ass, that brings me to my knees. Oh, mozzarella, the pizza cheese, the toppings I need, the life you bring. And then Kobe Jack, what is there to say? Please just stay the way that you are today. On to Swiss cheese, the mouse cheese I named. All the holes you have gained, that poor taste that I blame. Finally, Gouda cheese, you highlight my day. I've nothing more to say, I just love you that way. Cheese, you are simply the best. You make every day whole, and I'll never say no. For without you, my world would lack flavor. So thank you again for being my neighbor.